Yeah, let's go.
It's a rocket ship.
Who would buy something like this? My name is Mike Quirin. I'm from Spring, Texas. I mean, just getting this thing on the road from the second you start it up and just hear the 1,817 horsepower, you know, shaking the house and shaking the neighborhood. It just is exciting to own and drive, but also to share with the community and let them see what it's all about. My passion for cars really started in high school. My buddies and myself managed to save up money and get Mustang Fox bodies, doing some simple modifications and racing around town with my friends. That kind of set the fire for wanting to eventually hit a point where I could start to afford kind of that next level of car. Fast forward a little bit, you know, I managed to pick up some interesting stuff. A Hennessey Exorcist to a C8 Z06. I've got this beautiful Venom F5 Revolution behind me, Ferrari 488, several different cars. You know, going back to early on days, getting my hands on the Mustang GT 5.0, you know, Fox bodies back in the day, it was fun to do a lot of bolt-on modifications, and back then it was very easy to tune cars and really enjoy and appreciate them. And then as time has gone on, it's fun to watch you know, professionals who take a lot of these cars that are already out of the factory, produce a ton of horsepower, great performance, and really see how they can take them to the next level. From the first time I saw the Exorcist videos and started learning about, you know, what they did to the ZL1, I was really hooked in. It brought me back kind of to the days with my Fox body Mustang and just seeing, you know, what they're able to do, camming the thing up and tuning it up and bringing it up to 1,000 horsepower. It got my attention very much even from a nostalgia perspective of being a child, but now who could afford, you know, kind of something that was next level. Can I point to it or whatever? Yeah. So this car right here was love at first sight. Alex Royce was taking us on a tour of the F5 production facility, and this was a car that they had getting ready for Car Week in Monterey, and loved the color scheme, loved everything about it. Growing up a Star Wars kid and a Star Wars lover, first time I saw it, it looked like a stormtrooper. Just the white paint on the carbon fiber, and the car's killer. I mean, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. First time I heard this thing start up, it sounded like an Indy car, GT car, just raw and powerful and scary. To get behind the wheel of it and see what it could do was just amazing.
Let's get lined up here on the straightaway and we'll give you a tutorial. You got to be in drag mode, and you'll be left foot on the brake. You'll be in drive. So left foot on the brake, to the floor on the gas. It'll give you a message, and then it'll say building boost, and then it'll tell you to go, and then you just immediately lift your left foot off the brake.
Awesome.
I am not going to do any throttle modulation until we just let off.
Okay.
So the car is going to be managing the acceleration and the traction control, and we're on cold tires. We haven't done really any driving. The car is going to spin, but you'll see that we're just going to move out.
Awesome.
All right, team, we're going. Ready?
Let's do it. That is amazing. Need a longer runway.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll do a cool down and get you in the driver's seat.
car is a piece of art, from the paint to the carbon fiber quality. The craftsmanship of this car is something that I've never experienced. Hennessey, being a Texas-based company, is something that personally I'm very excited and very proud about. And the fact that this is an American-made car that outperforms all of these cars from around the world is something else that's very exciting. When I took ownership of this car, it was something that I never thought I'd have the opportunity and the experience to do. My son is also a car enthusiast. It was a very special opportunity for both of us to experience, and the car has been such a joy to get out on the roads, to take to different events and to share with other people. But personally, it's such a cool accomplishment to have something of this caliber. But it's been an exciting journey, again, starting in a 222 horsepower Mustang GT Fox body, and today being the proud owner of 1,817 horsepower of just raw pleasure.
Drag, put it in gear.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Pretty exhilarating.
That was badass.
But when you get to the blacktop, let's do an ABS exercise just so you feel it and you know what that's like.
Lock it up.
As hard as you freaking can.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's on, this blacktop is super slick, so that's why you hear the tire squeal.
Yeah.
But that's full ABS. It stops.
I'm gonna do one more right here if you don't care.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't going to stop us. Next up, Mr. von Koenigsegg tries America's hypercar for the very first time.
It's cool, it's fun.
It's crazy the number of people who I'll talk to and it'll come up and they're like, I've seen that Top Gear video.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you've got that same kind of car? And I'm like, no, that's my car. Yeah. And it takes them a minute and then they're like, wait a second, that's your car.
Yeah. So awesome.
This thing is raw.
One of the coolest memories was delivery day on this F5. And the Hennessey team came out, John came along with them, and it was a really cool production, and it made it extra special that this family stands behind, their products and their passion, and personally brought the car out, really welcomed us into the Hennessey family. The Hennessey team is fantastic from a support or service perspective. If you ever need anything, again, they're very fast to respond, very helpful, and want to make sure that the products they put out are top-notch and everything is performing to spec, and that your experience and your ownership experience is top-notch. From a Hennessey family perspective, it's been really cool to get to know the family and understand each of their roles in the business. Alex, who's the COO of the business, has been absolutely wonderful to work with. The whole family is hyper technical. They know their products, they know the business, they know the industry, and can tell you all about it, but they're also hyper personal and professional, and just want to make sure that the owner experience isn't just about the car and the car's performance, but the joy, the satisfaction you're getting out of the whole experience.
All right, so we'll just kind of run through some of these corners at some speed and just get a sense for it. into F5 mode. So this is full power. And I'm gonna put it in auto. But actually I'm gonna let it go into second. Here we go.
Wow. 165?
Yeah.
And it was just pulling.
We were just getting going.
Just pulling. Wow. That is incredible.
So you're just thinking like, okay, leaving Cars and Coffee, you want to make sure not to just be a Mustang, right?
For sure.
All right, first gear, I'm just going to go 100% throttle instantly. One hand.
And it just took off. Okay.
And surely we were spinning, you know? Like it's managing the power because it's sophisticated and we spent a lot of time working on it. Well, sport mode's plenty fast for 99%, but when you get that moment and it's wide open and you feel comfortable, it sucks you into warp speed. And by the time you like realize, oh, I should probably slow down, you're going 200.
Who would buy something like this?
Is it worth it? You know, are they going to stand behind their products? What separates them from the competition? And from our very first experience, which was a Hennessey Exorcist, I can tell you that I've never looked back. The testing they do, the products they use, the team that they have is bar none the best. It's been an absolute fantastic experience working with Hennessey. When you spend money on a premium brand, which I consider Hennessey to be a premium brand, you have high expectations. And one thing that I can tell you is Hennessey delivers. Performance, products, customer service. If you're on the fence, like get off the fence and run towards it. I can tell you that the experience, the joy you'll have from driving the vehicle is something like no other. This thing is just wild.
And it's a car too that's like the faster it goes, the faster it goes. At 170 that we just went, like it was just about to find new life.
Yeah.
I kid you not, like it was gonna keep pulling. It's intoxicating. So again, I'm not condoning anything, but yeah, it's incredible.
This was absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate you doing it.
Yeah, I'm glad we scheduled it, made it happen. It's great. And we love having you as part of the family. It's fun.